Hey friends, welcome back to our channel. I am Lori, one of the twins with Purely Twins. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some basic modification for those women who have healed their diastasis or greatly improved their diastasis and they're really feeling good and they're ready to start doing more advanced workouts, similar to HIIT style workouts. So HIIT training is, for those of you that might not know, is high intensity interval training. It's a lot of workouts that I like to do that I do over inside Purely Fit Life that we also have seen inside the Get Fit guide. And this video was sparked by Michelle and I in the middle of doing our Get Fit Anywhere guide, which is a 5-week body weight HIIT interval workout program. And I also received lots of emails from my Retrain Your Core moms when they come to the end of my program inside Retrain Your Core, like, okay, now what do I do? Can I go back to my HIIT training workouts? Where do I go from here? How do I continue to work out to get stronger and fitter, but also keep protecting my core at the same time? There are great questions, and I'm going to be going over the modifications for our HIIT training. So if you're ready to dive into some modifications for HIIT training, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, and comment down below letting me know if you like HIIT style workouts as well. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're new to us. Welcome to the Purely Twins tribe, our fit tribe of fit soul bosses. Make sure again you subscribe so you don't miss any video from Michelle and I. So in HIIT style trainings, it's a lot of high intensity stuff, so they really want you to power with a lot of jumping, a lot of fast explosive movements, which is great, love them, but again, when you're starting off from healing your diastasis, you can't jump right into going too hardcore, in my opinion, at first, because you don't want to reopen your separation that you've already worked so hard on closing or getting a lot stronger. So in my opinion, you could still start doing advanced workout moves like I've shown, or will be showing here, and I've also done another video of how I recommend all of my clients to start progressing their frontal positions. So I'll make sure to link that video in the notes below, but also here. So make sure you go and check out that video as well. That's where I really go over the progression of any frontal position, so like planks and push-ups. I even do some burpees in that one. So make sure you check out that video as well. In this video, I'll be talking about a few other different moves. The most important thing is your alignment and breathing when you start doing your exercises, okay? I do a lot of this inside my Retrain Your Core, always talking about making sure you're in alignment and making sure you're breathing. The same goes once you start going into more advanced moves. You're going to be about to do a work that has jump squats in it, okay? You need to make sure you're first in alignment. You know, make sure your belly's not hanging out. You want to make sure you're not slouching over, or one foot's out like this. You want to make sure everything is stacked in one line. Okay, that's one of the biggest things. It's just checking with your alignment before you start the exercise, okay? So a very common exercise that you'll see a lot in HIIT style trainings is something called a jump squat. There's also jump lunges, skaters, anything that's like jumping. There's a lot of different types of things you can do with jumping. So the biggest things with jumping that I always like to tell my clients to keep an eye on and do for myself is making sure you're always in alignment first, and then the breathing. Whenever you're about to do the jump of any sort, that's when you want to make sure you're exhaling and really, really engaging that core nice and tight, okay? For example, I'll show you again with a jump squat. You're going to inhale down, exhale when you jump up, and exhale, you really want to pull it in super, super tight. So again, I'll show you inhale, exhale. Okay, and you do that same thing for, let's say you're doing jump lunges. Same thing. Back it up, jump it back, exhale, exhale. Exhale, nice and tight. Same thing if you're going to do skaters. Breathe out, and at first, I always recommend starting off going slow. So you might not be able to go 100% in your HIIT training, but that's okay. You can always just keep progressing as you get stronger. Remember, this is the first time you're really starting to do these more advanced exercises coming off healing your diastasis. So be gentle with yourself. I wasn't able to do what I'm doing now inside the Get Fit Anywhere guide that I'm doing right now live because I was working on all these other things inside Purely Fit Life. I was working on easing myself back into HIIT training so I can start doing these more advanced moves. But I still modify, and I'm okay with modifying. I do a lot of jumping style type movements that you'll see in a lot of HIIT training is high knees. There's jumping jacks. There's even something called surfer that Michelle and I love to do. So in those, same thing with the jump squats and jump lunges and stuff, you need to be exhaling when you're about to do your jumping parts. But even with the jump squats, you can just squat it out if you're not quite ready to do the jump squat. Or maybe you do one jump squat, 2 squats, and then jump squat. You know how you're feeling in your body. Only you know if you feel any pain, if you notice any coning or anything weird going on in your belly, or like just notice yourself not being able to maintain good core strength during the exercise, okay? So be mindful of all of that. That's why I still do a lot of modifications using a chair. I have no problem with that. I can still go harder, but not as much frontal pressure. Again, I have that whole frontal video for you guys to watch and learn more about that. So things about like high knees, for instance. Great one to start is just marching it out, and then maybe little hops like this. Again, this one you're going to want to making sure your shoulders are back. You're not leaning forward to put any pressure on your belly. You want to make sure, again, you're in good alignment for anybody. And then you just do nice and slow ones. For this one, you're going to want to just keep good core engagement. This is when you're just going to naturally going to hold good core engagement throughout the entire move. And then as you get stronger, you can also pull your knees up even faster. And then surfers, same thing. Engage that core down, exhale it out when you're about to jump over, and pull that core even tighter. Those are some of the modifications you can start playing around with in your journey on the jumping movements. Like, don't feel bad, you jump for some, squat for some. There's also going to be probably a lot of twisting actions involved, which is also really, really good for your core. But to take it more gently, of course, something that Michelle and I love to do, we love to do crossover toe taps. It's another great cardio thing that we love to do in our HIIT training. So we're doing that. What I did when I first started, I just started going like this at a like reasonably fast pace. Then I slowly started adding in a slight jump. Nothing too hard, nothing too fast. And then I'm able to go faster. Okay, so it's all about progression. More exercises that you're seeing a lot of HIIT training that Michelle and I do inside, obviously our Get Fit Anywhere guide, as well as what we do inside Purely Fit Live. We love to do like ski abs, barrier hops. These are all exercises you are doing in a frontal position. So this is again why I still recommend using a chair for jumping in and jumping out. This one obviously you can modify with stepping in and stepping out and then advancing it to that. I still like to do all moves like that, still using a chair, so I can go a little bit faster, but not putting as much pressure on my core because I'm at an incline. I do feel it's really important to every once in a while when you're progressing in your strength after healing from diastasis is to just check in with yourself doing certain advanced moves, because if you don't try something, you're never going to know if your body's ready to do it or not. I'm not rushing. I don't recommend rushing anybody into doing anything, but every once in a while just check in with yourself with a plank for like in and out abs. You can try doing it on the ground and then just stepping your feet and stepping back. Sometimes I feel good about going like that, but jumping in for some reason I feel like I don't hold good core engagement, so I don't do that. I step my feet in. And for me, like what I do, my journey, I kind of do a mix of both on what workout I feel like. Sometimes I want to go faster, so I do a lot of my still frontal work up on a chair. But other times I'm up to the challenge, but I just go slower. So like I do what you just saw there. I go slow, you know, I don't go super fast, but I'm okay with that because I'm focusing on holding a good core strength, which is what's important to me. The last thing I wanted to share for some modifications is if you're doing anything up off the floor. And the key here of getting up off the floor is you need to engage your core before you even lift yourself up off the floor. So, lowering yourself down to the floor. So what I mean by that, so say if you're going to do a full-blown surfer or a commando push-up, which means you're all the way down on the floor, you engage your core first, which means you should feel your belly come up off the floor, and then you push yourself up. Now modifications, of course, you come to your knees, and then lower yourself down, and then up, and then down. But the key for me to remind my clients, and now I'm reminding you, engage that core before you begin that exercise. Alright, beautiful souls, that is it for me today. I really hope you guys enjoyed my basic modifications for you guys getting started back into doing more HIIT training. Now if you're past, again, your healing of your diastasis and you're ready again to start doing more advanced exercise moves like some of the ones I showed you here today, I have two ways you can get workouts from me. The workouts that I have done, I have my Get Fit Anywhere Bodyweight Guide, which is a 5-week program of 30 different bodyweight workouts. It is a digital file, you have it for life. I also provide basic DR modifications in there as well. And if you want to continue working out with me with more workout videos and what I'm currently doing for my workouts and what I've been doing ever since I stopped my Retrain Your Core program, all of my workouts are inside Purely Fit Life, which is our online sisterhood membership of other Fit Soul Boss sisters, where we combine fitness and a lot of mindset stuff to really manifest and create the life that we desire and the bodies that we love. Or maybe you're just looking for more good core basic exercise workouts to do to keep strengthening your core. Make sure you check out my 12 video bundle of my Coffee and Core series. It's a series that I do inside my private Facebook group with my clients, where I do simple, about 10 minutes of core work, followed by a little bit of coffee chat in there. Again, it's a one-time purchase. You get the videos for life, and you can watch the videos as often as you want. Again, it's 12 different core workouts, so you can do one each day and then keep repeating it. Again, if you're looking for just basic strength and keeping your core nice and strong, but if you really want more workouts, like what I did here, like more HIIT style workouts, I have those two other options for you to look in more into and see which one best fits you where you are in your life. All the information of what I just said will be down below in the description, so make sure you check that out. Of course, if you have any questions about anything, make sure just to contact Michelle and I. We're here for you. Again, so much for joining me today, and I'll see you beautiful souls in the next video.